morning and welcome to Womiba channel. My name is Onyinye and today I'll be telling you everything you need to know about Don Jazzy and multiple businesses. Okay guys. So last week, many women were throwing soaps because Don Jazzy started drip soap. Apart from doing burger, music, and other businesses you and I might not know. Okay. Now, women, they have been trying, they throw these subs. Oh, they said we shouldn't do this business, motivational speakers, and so on. So let us get down to business, because business is all about numbers and metrics. You have to make sure that the numbers are jamming together and coming out the way we want it. That is it. So if you are in business, the only thing that people want out of business is to make profits and leave a legacy, if you can add that one. Okay, now, so when Don Jazzy came out with soap, if I'm Don Jazzy, why shouldn't I come out with soap? Even cream self, why shouldn't I come? Even bleaching cream, why shouldn't you come out with it? So why would you not do it? Because I don't want you to jump the way he's jumping, because you are not Don Jazzy. Ladies, calm down. Let's get down to business. Let's call a spade a spade. In Igbo language, they said, if you know that somebody, okay, let me use broken English. If you know that somebody big past you, throw away respect to the person. Everything is not about soaps. So business, in fact, business doesn't know soap. If you like soap till tomorrow, the only thing your business needs to know is whether it's making losses or profits. Whichever way it is going, is it going red or green? That's the only two things. But all of us want it to be green, so that we can make profit, expand, go global, make some money, leave a legacy. That is why we are doing business. But the first thing being profit, we have to sustain it. So now let's get down, because we need to talk about the facts. I don't like when we throw subs about business and most of us sit down in our cushion and make, just or jokes out of what business motivational speakers are telling you guys. Let me tell you this. Business depends on the person and influence they have. If I'm the one telling you about manufacturing Toyota and the person that have worked in Toyota factory telling you the same thing, my dear, the obvious truth is that you are majority, let me be honest, 80% will tilt towards the person that have practical and influence on that business. So most people will go to the person that's already in it, done it, seen it, and come out with this agency that is talking politics. Most of you will not listen to her. It's simple as that. It is simple. Because why business deal with okay, let me give you another example now. Omo boy, we call them Omo boy in Igbo language, where I come from. There's a business, Omo boy business. It's like a master and a learner. The learner is called Omo boy. Then what they do is that their bosses go to the village, maybe Christmas they go, parents bring their sons, they take them to the city, they start learning the business. They will be agreed years of serving. This boy or this little boy will serve his masters maybe 5 years, maybe 10 years, maybe 12 years, depending on what the parents and the boss agreed. So when he finished serving, he will be given money, maybe shop to start his own. Now he's coming with influence. He's coming with practical experience. He is coming with secrets, tips in that business me and you might not know, except we start doing it. Because there are some businesses, the more you do it, the more you learn. Even if you go and, okay, people that learned how to sew, most of them cannot really do perfect job even when they left their bosses. They started doing perfect job when they started working, putting in more years, more experience will start coming, and they will start milking it. That is it. Then they'll become better. They become professional. They become pro, what we call pro. They will become experts on their line of sewing and all that. So they can comfortably give tips out. They can comfortably give what you need to do to be better, so that you will have a shortcut yourself. Because they have done it many years, many times. They have learned on the business. So let us go. I have 7 things I want to share with you why you shouldn't emulate people like Don Jazzy. I have these 7 things I want to share with you, because it is not proper for me to come here and start deceiving you. Jump the way you want. You should not jump. You should not try it. You will break your leg. That is jump you will do. You will not survive it. If you jump anyhow, you will see anyhow. That is it. And this business, most of you are using loans with big interest. That's another wahala, but that's a Nigerian factor wahala. Even UK, United Kingdom has increased their government loan interest rate to 4.5. I think last week. It is increasing everywhere, but we know our own is outrageous, like 25, 35, 45. So our own is outrageous. So no business will survive like that. There's no any business that will survive. We all know this truth. And we just like go like this. So let me just shoot you the 7 things why you should not emulate Don Jazzy, because you people are not the same. I'm talking to women because it's only women that I know. They don't have the capacity in Nigeria to go and get 20 million, 50 million, 100 million. They will not even have the friend that will give them 100 million, 200 millions. You don't have that. I know women. 80% of women cannot, except influence of parents, family, people, like that. No, Nigerian women. So you don't jump. I'm just telling you, I'm shouting it. Don't jump. Don't jump. Before you jump, you have to listen to these 7 things. I want to shoot you now. Number 1. Let me go to number 1. Number 1 of it. Delegating is money. What Don Jazzy is doing is delegating. Don Jazzy is not working in soap. Different section, in different position in each of his factory. Now that soap, he will not be there running it day 24 hours. Now that burger, he will not be there flipping the burger. If anything happens, Don Jazzy will not even go there to flip burger. I'm telling you, 247, he will not do it. What he does is delegate, pay them. Whether he's making profit or he is not making profit, he has to pay them money, their monthly wages. That is it. You don't even have that kind of money. So keep quiet. This number 1, 90. Don't even, most of you that are in social media shouting, don't have this kind of money I'm talking of now. So just keep quiet, calm down. It's not every business is not yours. Calm down, Jeje. So let's shoot number 2. Number 2 is that there's already cash flow from other sources, which most of us don't have. If anything happens to me now, I don't have that kind of flip thing to get money. Man, I will start selling properties. That's the truth about me. I'll start selling property to make up money. Then I will tell you why I don't jump easily. I'm coming to that stage. I will tell you why I can't jump. So that's already cash flow from the business. Even only his YouTube will give him money to sustain himself. Even only his social media activities and influence will give him money. Do you have that? Do you have that? I'm asking you, Chizoba, Choma, Ijoma, Neka. Nonso. If Naya that wants to jump, do you have that? I'm asking you. You don't have it. He said one time he makes some more than 4 million monthly in his social media activities. Do you make it? Do you make such money? You don't make it. And again, you want to come here and be shouting, you know, making jokes about, out of what motivational speakers are telling you. You don't have that. So keep quiet, Wajaje. Then number 3, women are different and they have a different problem. Don Jazzy is not a woman. Let me tell you, there are businesses you want to go into today. People, your business advisors will ask you 2 questions. Let me tell you the questions they will ask you. I've seen my supervisor in UK ask a woman during an interview this. Do you have family commitment? They ask women, they don't ask men. And there's a reason for that. Family commitment is a very, very wide, open something. What it means is that you have small children that only you will be responsible to. Do you want to carry pregnancy again? Because they know that all these things affect businesses. They don't want you to come and be telling them about maternity leave and all that. And sometimes some bosses don't even employ women that are young. They employ women that are 55 in management position because they know 95% of them will not be telling them about maternity leave. That's the secret I'm telling you. I have sat down and they are talking about this and I'm looking at them. Do you have that? Most of us will give birth to a child and that child might have problems, complications. If you want to open that kind of business, you shouldn't be away from it. You should be holding meetings. You should be available. You should be taking decisions. You should be seeking opinions from professionals. My dear, calm down. How old are you again? Most of you are not even yet done with childbearing. Most of you are not even done. You don't even have a supportive family or husband. Most of you are single mothers. Just cool down temper. Do what you can manage with your responsibility of being a woman. There are many travels you have to do outside the country and inside the country. There are many things. If they say this thing is happening here, you want to go and negotiate in China. This Chizoba that is making noise now will start looking for who to dump her children so that she can go to China and spend 2 weeks. Maybe that time school are on. And again, maybe that time the husband will not allow her to travel. My dear, women have different problems. Make sure you sort those problems out and get support system. Most of us that our parents are no longer here, we don't even have support base. We know what we saw. So just calm down. You have a different problem and you are a woman. I'm not saying women cannot do. Women can do, except they have a good and dependable, reliable family or partner or spousal support system. That is when only a woman can do that. A woman that is in the age of child rearing and giving birth to children. So calm down. You are not Don Jazzy. Then number 4, risks can be, risk. Okay, let me just explain now. If Don Jazzy wake up tomorrow and they say that drip soap got burnt down, do you think it will not be rebuilt in months or in weeks? It will be rebuilt because there's money there to put in there. There's influence. If Don Jazzy walk into a bank and say, this bank manager, give me 50 million. Look at my soap factory got burnt out. His influence will bring in that money. Do you have that kind of influence? When they say make sure that you can manage the risk associated in this business before you jump in, we are not telling you to come and be telling us that miracle will happen. Miracle doesn't happen. Please, miracle doesn't happen. You have to make sure that you're prepared, that you are ready to face anything, any risk at all. You are there to put a stop to it. Most of you don't have it. And each time you open your mouth, you talk flippantly as if people are not telling you the truth. People that are telling you don't jump anyhow into businesses are trying to secure your mental well-being, your financial pillars for you. They are saying it out of love. They are not telling you to do this, do this, do this. My dear, please let us calm down. Be jumping. Look, I'm not telling you not to jump. Oh. Be jumping. But before you jump, look at your back. If anything happens, are you gonna be, is there somebody there that can sustain you at the moment? Because most times we overestimate the support we want to get from people. I have seen a woman, let me just tell you, I have seen a woman, calm down, let me tell you. I've seen a woman, she was doing businesses with her husband, and she had a miscarriage, then she had depression. You know the way things, like everything that is in her head is moving, like turning on its own. And the man traveled to his work. The man was a week worker in Port Harcourt then. The man traveled to his work. He didn't even care. The woman went to go and close the shop, because she wants to save herself first. That is it. Upon the time when I finished my IT then, she didn't open that shop. And she didn't. The last time I spoke to her, she's doing this plantain something they used to do in the junction. That's what she started doing. This is a woman that opened a nice supermarket. It's just not like supermarket standard. You know that time router, you will go to a shop, you go to somebody and make call. I was into telecommunication. I was selling, distributing things. So I just talked to her. I was telling her the secret that she should start selling recharge card. She should start doing this so that she can get people in. And when people come in, because she's selling alcohol, she's selling drinks, she's selling snacks, so that she can sell those things. That is where the shop. So when the shop closed, so she started eating the provision, all that kind of stuff, because she doesn't have that support system. There are many women like it. They went into a business, they were doing it, and something happened. They kicked them out. So let's get back. Number 5, Don Jazzy has already establish his influence in social media, in Nigerian landscape. There are hardly a youth or somebody that is Gen Z that doesn't know Don Jazzy. Maybe, I'm sure that 40% of Nigerian youths know him. He's already, have that. So do you have it? So number 6. Don Jazzy can manage losses. Don Jazzy can manage profits. Don Jazzy can, because he can delegate, he can employ profit strategist, he can employ risk manager, he can employ financial manager, he can employ. You don't have it, my dear. Calm down. You don't have it. So in all these things I have said now, number 7 is that the sustainability of anything he might do can be sustained because of his influence, because he can manage risk, because he can manage losses and profits, because he can delegate. So my people, that is it all. So if you want to jump into any business, and they clap for you. Jump, oh. Jump, oh. Make sure you're not borrowing money to jump. Jump with your brain. Because if any yawa gas, if you're using Nigerian bank loan, you're on your own. Because Nigerian bank loan, a friend just went to go and took loan. She told me she got 20, and she was happy she got 25%. I told her she's in a very, very long thing, because she will have a steady outgoing bills, which is she will employ 3 people, and she's paying them, I think, 30,000 or something. So every month, whether she make money or she didn't make money, she'll be paying these people, she'll be paying utility, she'll be paying tea, she'll be paying this, she'll be paying this. So money is going. Is the cash flow like that? So these are the things you have to check. So these 7 things, if you check it on your own, if you check it, if it will work for you, if opening various businesses will work for you, if it's jumping into businesses will work for you, I'm congratulating you. I'm telling you, Igwe. The God we serve will provide, protect you, and make it survive. So I wish you good luck. Oh. So you jump into it. But just to be rest assured that if you can't delegate, you'll be in problem. You'll be in problem, oh. You'll be in problem, oh, if you don't have support system. Another yawa. Because you're a woman, how are your children? Are you gonna be leaving them? Are you gonna be? If you don't have support system, these are your cross to carry. But anyway, Oriako, we'll be praying for you. I'll be asking God to make it work for you. I'll be asking God to be with you. I'll be asking God that strangers will be your support system. I'll be asking God all these things. So, bye-bye. See you next time. This is Oriako. Don't forget that Womiba Finance is our YouTube channel. Could you subscribe to our YouTube channel? Thank you so much.